One of the problems is they forget who elected them. They forget who supported them, who encouraged people to vote for them. So we got to hold people accountable. They become these people, judges, elected officials become part of the status quo, thereby becoming part of the problem.
Stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is on the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth.
We need to build our own system. We need to build a system based on righteousness, a system based on some divine principles, a system based on equality and justice. They call it the justice system, but it's just us. We need justice, fairness, everybody.
If you call yourself a trigger, you will act like a trigger.
Criminals are organized. We are getting organized. So we thank God for the Detroit 300. Let's give God a hand clap.
Well, you know, it's been a long grind, and the city's had a lot of things go wrong, but I feel like things are going the right direction right now, and we're happy to be a part of it.
All right, any other words you want to say?
Well, glad you've been on our side.
Detroit, for Detroiters first. Self-determination can't just be a slogan. It's got to be a way of life. We're back live. This is the new WHPR, the new WHPS. Hold on a minute, callers. Watkins Broadcasting. I'm not Dr. Holly. Dr. Holly is better looking. He's smarter. He's wiser. And he's been out here longer. But if I can be Holly-like, that would be a great thing. This is Get Up, Stand Up. The truth is in the house. I'm Malik Shabazz. Before we go back, want to remind you all about Lemon Burn. Look, this is why I'm here today. Be straight up. This is why I'm here. I ain't got no big sponsor. Confusion, misunderstanding, whatever. We don't have the. This is why I'm here. Is Lemon Burn. In order for me to stay here, I need you to call 313-868-6612. 313-868-6612. Leave your, if no one answers, leave your name and number on the voicemail. Ask for Renee, ask for Maxine, and they will hook you up and tell them you heard about it from Malik Shabazz. Lemon Burn, stomach fat burner with black seed oil. Boy, you know black seed oil is one of the best things on earth. And rose hips, detox, suppress appetite, burn fat, stimulates digestion, safely decreases abdominal visceral, I hope I said it right, fat. Lemon Burn. Shrink your stomach. You feel like you want to lose a little weight, naturally, in a healthy fashion, right here. Lemon Burn. Now combine that with the march we're doing about young Demetrius today over on Plymouth and Faust at 3 p.m. Combine some Lemon Burn with the We Don't Eat rotten meat. Rotten meat is a crime, and that's something we want to look at getting legislation changed because, you know, we deal with the people in the agriculture department there and the health department, and they said basically all we can do is sanction. No, we catch you selling rotten meat. Somebody ought to be criminally liable. Maybe not the first time, maybe it's accident, but the second, third time you selling rotten meat, we need to deal with you. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Harper at Bishop, at Dell Point, Food Center. Get your lemon burn on, and then come on and walk. Come on, walk with us. Come on, walk with us. It's a good thing. Hey, Del Point can replace that rotten meat they got, and it's rotten, baby. I mean, it's rotten, baby. Discolored, ugly, vile, stink. They can Del Point Food Center. You can replace your rotten meat with some lemon burn. All right, let's go back to our caller. Yes, that'll help. That'll help. Is that Constance?
Yes.
Hey, ma'am. Okay, pick up where we left off, please. Constance?
I don't even remember where we left off at, but
you were talking about the pain.
The pain is. I
Oh,
can't.
Constance, you got your TV on? Constance?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. We're getting a lot of feedback. Are you stationary? Are you on speaker?
No, I'm not on speaker.
You're not on speaker?
No.
You don't have the TV or radio on?
No, there's nothing on in the house.
Okay.
I'm sitting in my living room.
Okay. What do you want me to do, Akila? Okay. So Constance, so you did talk to your detective a couple days ago?
Yeah, I did talk to the detective. I
Okay.
think it was Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. So they said
And,
they're working on some things. They put
they
some
told
new
me that they're
energy
working
in.
on something.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. Excellent. Well, look, we're going to see you today, 3 p.m. What's that zip code?
48228.
48228. 3 p.m. on Faust at Plymouth. It doesn't matter. They talking about it might snow, rain. We like the mail. Neither rain nor sleet nor hail nor snow. Now, hurricanes and tornadoes, we can't handle that, but the rest we can. But
Exactly.
and what Trump do? Oh, like Donald Trump say, those hurricanes and all that, they start off the coast of Africa. Let's go over there and drop a nuclear bomb in it. You know, oh man, I mean, I never thought I would see the day because of the president. I'm cheering on CNN. I'm cheering on the FBI. I'm cheering on the CIA. Now, oh, my enemy. I'm cheering them on because of this guy. Man, these are some strange times. Constance, we're going to be with you,
Yeah.
and God is going to bless us, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say in closing, dear?
Just meet me at Boston Plymouth at 3 o'clock if you can.
48228.
We'll be there.
48228.
48228.
Yes, ma'am. All right, my sister. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you
Thank
today.
you so
Stay
much.
strong now.
Okay.
All right.
Bye now.
Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, property pimps.
God bless you. God bless you. But I tell you what, this is precious time, and we understand the pathology of what racism has done to us and self-hatred and Willie Lynch, and we pray for you. We really, really pray for you. And we all need prayer. And some of us need more prayer than others. But today, while some play, we work. While some BS, we work. We're going to be on Plymouth and Faust. We didn't know Demetrius. Never met him. But do we have to know each other to love each other? Aren't we human? You know, we claim Christ most in this country. to be honest with you, I think very few of us is actually trying to do Christ. You claim anything you want. It's what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? So while others play games, we're going to put in that righteous work. Today, 3 p.m., Plymouth and Faust, this young man was shot in the head. I'm sorry, I don't remember how many times he was shot in the head, but he was shot in his head. So many cases. We get these every day, every day, every day. Rape, robbery, murder, job discrimination. I mean, everything. My son's in jail. He had a hip operation. He got metal. It's cold. Can you try to ask them to give them everything, everything. But it's about service. What makes us human is not that we push up on women and we smash as many women, as many honeys as you can. It's not urinating, defecating, flatulating. It's not money. All that's a part of being human. But the essence of being human is love. Like the essence of God is love. God is about love and justice. And you and I, who are claiming Christ Jesus, or Allah, or whatever one is claiming, we should be about love and justice. We should be about love and service. We should be about love and helping some other people. There's always people less unfortunate than us. Always, and there's always people who need help. And right now, whatever position you're in, if you're able to watch on Facebook, if you're able to watch on Comcast, if you're able to watch on Roku Box or whatever way you're watching this show, then you have some measure of privilege, even though you think you don't. There's people who today will eat out of a garbage can. Out of a garbage can. Boy, that's a good-looking guy just came in that door. There's people today who will have to eat out of a garbage can. If you got a roof over your head, you got electricity, you got a cell phone that picks up Facebook, you got the Roku box, you got the Comcast, you have some measure of privilege. Therefore, we're all in a position to do something to help somebody else out. Now, speaking of empire again, the empire's here, baby. It's here. Taraji, I think she's just wonderful, fantastic, actress, beautiful, whatnot. Forgive me. Don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to. I accept people where they're at. Too much homosexuality on all these shows. For me. For me. But the real empire, right here. And the reason I'm able to be here today, lemon burn. And the reason why I'm going to be here for a minute, I'm going to try to keep it. I'm honored to try to hold down something Dr. Holly produced. And I know I want his audience, his callers, to feel free. I know y'all are shocked. You didn't know I was coming. You heard Doc announce last week was his last show. You didn't know. You shocked. Some of y'all are disappointed. Some of y'all are so disappointed in me. I get it. Politics, Mike Duggan. I get it. that you just can't deal with me at all. Well, some of y'all felt that way about Kwame. If you saw Let It Rip Sunday, he's talking about, well, Mike Duggan being my guy. Well, Kwame was my guy. But some of y'all hated me about the brother. Like you hate me over the white man. It's okay. We're gonna make it. But you could help me to represent you better with him. Since he's the mayor, since I got a bit of his ear, a bit of an ear, why don't you help me to be better for you? Help me to get more from him for you since he's there. But if you want me to stay here, lemon burn, please call 313-868-6612. 313-868-6612. Ask for Renee. Ask for Maxine. No one answer. Leave the voicemail. Tell them you want some. Tell them you want to try some. Okay? So we can keep Get Up, Stand Up on air. And you can be healthy. And you can lose weight. And if you want to add to losing weight, and if you want to add to losing your stomach, come on out and march with us. Come on out and march with us. We doing this, y'all. We got a call. Good morning, caller. Good morning. They hung up. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
I certainly can. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
In a minute, you'll recognize who I am. I wanted to say.
Oh, wait a minute. I know who this is. That is just that warrior ass, always fighting for the needy, not the greedy, the homeless, the poor, water shutoffs, Michigan welfare rights. This Maureen Taylor.
You said something about doing service, and I heard you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm on my way out the door, but I thought, let me stop for just a minute and talk about why that's important. You commented and said something about how much, so many things going on. Reverend, good God Almighty, we are living through some stuff here where this economic system is just collapsing, and democracy is in trouble, civility is in trouble. For sure, number 45 has tipped the whole earth upside down. There's no telling what new changes and whatnot may come out, and new opportunities for rich people to become richer and poor people to become poorer. And while all of this drama, physical drama, and I heard Miss Elder, my heart just breaks. I just can't imagine what it must be like to look and try to identify the body of your 18-year-old. I had not heard this story before, but it's so common with so much violence going on. And I listened intently, and I just feel so bad because there's nothing we can do to bring that kid back.
Right.
But there might be something we could do in terms of contacting the police department over there in that zip code.
That's right.
And demanding that they speed up some kind of a investigation and figure out who in the heck took a child's life. Because at 18, he was not a full-grown man yet.
Amen.
Still trying to figure out who he is and whose he is. So the conversation that you're having in terms of telling people you must do something, and I like the caveat that you put in it. Folks, you're not asking folks, they got to do it with you.
Right.
But they should do something.
With somebody.
To underscore, Reverend, I got a call yesterday from a woman in St. Louis who contacted welfare rights because she said she didn't know where else to go.
Wow.
Her water's been turned off since July. She's in St. Louis, Missouri, but she contacted welfare rights because she said there is nobody else that has an interest in trying to help me get my water turned on. Now, if that ain't validation that the work that we're doing is the positive kind of spiritual work. I don't know what is.
Amen.
We called her, got the details, tried to figure out exactly where to go and how to step, gave her some advice. But the last thing I told her is that we will not give up this case until we find a way to turn your water on. And she just broke down crying on the phone. And see, our people in Detroit, we got some of the most courageous seniors, some of the most courageous street fighters. We've got some of the most useless religious and clergy, just absolutely useless. But we've got the most courageous and dynamite and voice adept college students. And we need to get out in these streets and decide there's some things that we're just not going to deal with.
Right.
One of them being the disappearing affordable housing that's going on right in front of our faces. You can't get into public housing. The places they used to call projects, you can't get in them no more. And what's available now are apartments at those locations like Garden View Estates for market value. If you have $40,000 a year, Reverend, you can move to the old Herman Gardens.
Wow.
Somebody hit me in the head with a baseball bat and just knocked me out. And that's because Ben Carson has decided that the HUD department is getting out of the affordable housing business across the nation. I've been to HUD 3 or 4 times downtown, talking to Miss Shaughnessy and these other folks. And when I asked what are people supposed to do, they gave me a phrase that I wrote down. People will have to find and search out their own options. My goodness, we're going into some difficult times.
No help. No help. No assistance.
No help.
From
no
Uncle
help.
Sam.
So if we're going to figure out and find a way for veterans to continue to exist, for women and children to continue to exist, and I've heard the programs where people are these welfare women having too many babies. You don't know nothing about what their lives have been. And you don't know which one of those children that you're trying to call bad is going to grow up to be the one that we've been waiting for.
Amen.
Okay, so rather than blame the victim, rather than blame women, rather than blame the whoever else it is, and I'm sure somebody going to call and say something ugly about Miss Elder's child. What we should be doing is finding a way to provide and to demand and to secure peace in our neighborhoods. That's what we need to be doing, and that includes housing that we can afford. That includes businesses that belong to some of the people that live in the neighborhoods so that we can recycle our own money. It includes getting rid of this violence and these people. I heard you say this. These young folks that commit these crimes, they have to be stopped.
Yes.
They're not going to be stopped because they look in the mirror and one day say, okay, I'm done with this. I'm watching these gas station attacks, and people are showing up with guns and give me your car, and you give them the keys.
And they shoot you.
Shoot you anyway. This is a new day. This is the community has got to go to war against capitalism. It's got to go to war against this street violence, and it's got to go to war against this government that tells you we don't give a damn if you live, not how you live. We don't even give a damn if you live.
And they also tell us, Maureen, we don't have a right to education.
Isn't that something?
Can you believe that? We don't have a right to education, and everybody should have a right to education, but as African Americans who were denied the right, we don't have the right. I mean, this is insane.
You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't.
You know, it's just and it is insane, but it's going to continue as long as we keep up with these petty turf fights. I don't like this person because of the way they pray. I'm going to tell you, Reverend, I don't like you saying about these homosexuals. They got a right to live. They got a right to not be mistreated.
Yeah.
We have to find a way to do what the Spirit said. And the Spirit said you're supposed to love everybody. You ain't got to like them, but you're supposed to love everybody.
Oh, yeah, and,
So-
and let me say this, Maureen. I don't want anyone, first you got to understand, when I was little, we called these people names.
Yes, I remember.
And I was taught that way. Now, I don't want
got to
nobody
work on
called
that.
names. I don't want nobody beaten. I think everybody has a right to live. If a person wants to, hey, do your thing. What I don't act like something wrong with me because I like women, because I got a wife.
Nothing wrong with you.
Nothing wrong with me wanting a
Nothing
wife.
wrong
Now,
with
if
you.
a man want a man, they are free. I'm not throwing myself trying to stop them from their rights. What I'm concerned about is, from my view, when I look at all these shows, ABC, NBC,
Yep.
cable, it just looks to me like something is being promoted, and I'm feeling like there is a plotted, planned effeminization of black people. But I want to make
tell you
this
what's
clear.
being
If
promoted.
I see somebody calling
you what's being
someone
promoted. Yeah.
names or beating somebody or
It's
whatever,
wrong.
I'm going to come to their aid just like I would anyone else. People got a right to do
And
what
they
they
have a
want
right
to
to do,
but don't
and
look for
folks-
me to do it. But
And
you can
folks
do it.
have a right to care for and love
Right.
who they want to care for and love.
I agree.
But I tell you what's being promoted.
Okay.
What's being promoted is all of a sudden we're supposed to be shocked by these group of folks that pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get their dumb kids in UCLA. $500,000 to get their two daughters in Berkeley University, and as if we're shocked that that's going on.
Right. It's been going on.
It's been going on. Okay,
And they won't even let us in the school.
And what's being promoted is this forgiveness of rich people for the things that they do, because we're being told, and it's being promoted, oh, they just made a mistake, they were desperate. They're damn criminals.
Poor people make mistakes.
Criminals.
They don't forgive poor people that make
They don't
mistakes.
listen, all you got to do is take too many food stamps, and it becomes a felony where you can't get a job. So, what's being promoted are the rights of the rich. And then we're all supposed to be told, well, they just made a mistake because she was so much in love with her dumb daughter or her dumb son that she just lost her mind for a minute. Crap on that. There ain't none of that going on. So, Reverend, I wanted to just comment because I think that you've got some outstanding things. I wish we could have heard about this, because we got a prior event going on in welfare rights, so we're going to be over at the college today. But for
Which
Miss
college?
Elder,
Which
from
college?
one mother to another mother, my heart breaks when I hear the pain in your voice about your 18-year-old. No matter what that kid was doing, no matter what, nobody had the right to
That's
take
right.
his life.
He had a right to live.
Yeah, he had a right
Everyone
to live.
has a right to live.
Goodness gracious
And whether if it's
almighty.
the police, who the police
Yeah.
have half the authority of God and none of very little of the love and wisdom, or if it's Junebug. No, you don't have the right to put your hands on nobody else but in self-defense. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep
yourself.
your guns to yourself. It's
Yeah,
self-defense, nothing
So
else.
sad.
Yeah.
It's too much. All right, Reverend, let me get on.
How can we reach? How can we reach welfare rights? What's the phone number?
313-964-0618.
One more time.
313-964-0618.
And Michigan Welfare Rights is right here, Fridays at what time?
Fridays from 7 to 8.
Right
and
here.
our offices are at Central United Methodist Church, the church that John Conyers visited so many times throughout his life.
Yes. And, you know, speaking of Congressman Conyers, before I let you go, Maureen.
Yes.
You know, like you were saying, we got to do better in life. You know, this was the dean. This man always was voting against war budgets, against welfare cuts, against programs for the people. Always against South Africa, apartheid, before it became fashionable. I mean, always, and with all due respect to the Congressional Black Caucus, all due respect to the Speaker, Nancy Pelosi. I like how she handling Trump, but the way they did John Conyers is wrong. And that man ought to be laid out in the Capitol.
He's the original voice of House Bill 676 that talked about Medicare for all.
Yes.
He was the original voice way before Bernie and everybody else. He talked about the importance of everyone having access to health care. Long time ago. And never gave up. Every year he would bring it up.
Yes.
They would vote it down or just ignore it, and it would die in committee. The next year he'd bring it up, vote it down, die in committee. It doesn't matter. I'm going to bring it up every year.
Right.
And we're going to get more and more and more support.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen. But, you know, here we didn't have to give Elijah Cummings back.
Right.
Now we have to give John Conyers back.
Right.
And it might be that Mrs. Conyers had to make a decision. Maybe she didn't want him to go to D.C. Because it would have been an ugly moment. Maybe it's best for him to stay at the African American Museum and stay here with people that love him. So, you know, what can you say? All right, Reverend, wanted to support you. Tell you, everybody got a job to do.
That's right.
Do something.
That's right.
There you go. Have a good day, and you all be safe.
You have a better one. Be blessed, sister.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. The great Maureen Taylor. Hold on, caller. That is a activist. Active. The root of activist is active, not Facebook activists. We can do Facebook. But look, we got to do more. We got to do something. We've got to touch somebody. Do you know there's power in your touch? Just your touch. Just the love, the warmth that we're supposed to have for one another. And speaking of all that, to the ladies and to the men, the holidays are coming. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's, I think Hanukkah's coming. You want to look good. You want to wear those clothes that you used to wear. You want to wear the dresses, the skirts that you used to wear. Hey, lemon burn, baby. Lemon burn. Try this. Lose some weight. Try this. Get your stomach where you want it. Try this. 3 p.m. today. Faust and Plymouth. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Harper and Bishop. Today, murder. Tomorrow, rotten meat. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, how you doing, Ralph?
How are you?
You know, I wanted to, I wish you'd had a three-way line on that. I wanted to ask Marie, did they close the King houses down?
I don't know. I haven't heard. You talking about the
Yeah,
King
I was just
apartments?
wondering about that.
You talking about the Martin Luther King homes?
Right.
I don't know. We went over there a few times, maybe once last year, once or twice the year before we were asked to come. We did a few things over there with the police. We tried to bring resources, information, whatnot, but I don't know. But that's a good question. We need to find out.
And just like you were saying, Real, about they don't want to deny you. They want to deny your education. Talking about my thing is When then they ought to stop the draft choice then. Blacks done fought in every army we done had in this country. How you gonna deny us something?
I agree. I agree.
So, you know.
That's why we say all power to the people. All power to the
wanna get
people
your opinion
means
on this, Rick,
what it
since I ain't
says.
seen you in a
Black
long time.
power to black people,
What you think
Latino
about
power
the
I'm sorry.
Democrat Party?
Who?
The Democrat Party, you know, like when they had these debates and stuff like that, how you think that's going to be looking about 2-3 months from now?
Well, you know, I don't know, but let me say this. As far as POTUS, coochie grabber, POTUS, pig blood, I'll take Lassie. I'll take Rin Tin Tin. I'll take Frosty the Snowman. I'll take Bozo. I'll take Oopsie. I'll take Daffy Duck. I'll take an empty chair. I mean it. An empty chair. We would be better off having nobody in the White House than having someone. I mean, now let me say this. Ain't none of these POTUSes delivered justice. Now, Obama tried in many ways. He tried. There were some things he did that was ducked up, but I'll take him over the rest. But this guy is the worst. The hands of the clock have been turned back. We think we caught hell before. We about to wake up and realize it's 1910. 1910. And you know what was being done to us in 1910. Malice green you at will. Malice green you because I want to. Malice green you because I choose to. So we need to be wise. We need to pick a candidate, and we need to back them to the hilt. Anybody but Donald Trump. That's my view. And if they can get him out before the election,
before I get off.
If they can get him out,
right. I've never seen Republican Party in the situation they in. You know, me and you both had lived through Republicans through our lifetime. But anytime, smart as the folks supposed to be in the United States, other people's around the world laughing at you, how do you put up with an idiot like that to be commander-in-chief of your country?
Yeah. And guess what? England got one too. England got a Donald Trump. I mean, this thing is spreading, man. Nazism, Klanism, it's all spreading across this planet. Not that it ever died, because white supremacy don't die. It's everywhere. It's in the institutions. It's in the air. But it's clearly in turn-up mode. And that means we need to turn up. And that's why we say all power to the people.
This country is going to destroy each other within each other.
Capitalism is falling.
That's going to be Americans' downfall.
Capitalism is falling. And I remember my socialistic days, Workers' World Party, and all that. And we were predicting that the day would come. It is getting ready to fall. But we need to make sure it doesn't fall on us. And we need a new system, a new society, a better society, a society based on justice for all men, women, black, yellow, blue, whatever, midget, humpback, a society that is based on justice for all, because justice is like God. It ain't no respecter of a person. By that it means whatever you got, whatever's in your pocket, whatever rings you wear, whatever clothing, justice don't care about that. God don't either. Justice is about right, and so is God. And that's what we need to strive for. Good morning, caller. Good morning. Good morning. Going once. Okay, maybe they got.
Alec.
Yes. Good evening. Good morning.
Well, this is insane. You're the first new guy in 25 years, and now it's not regular 33. You're on 15.1. The ability right now, I'm watching you on regular TV. This has never happened to me. And excellent show. I just don't want to get crazy, but I'm thinking about the old days and how I could, you know, they're missing out where JD would be there. And
oh, JD Hill, the mouth of the South and the North. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
JD was the man.
And Okila, and the hair dot. Well, he's still around.
Yeah, Akila's here.
I'm just.
This is Paul.
What time is it? Yeah,
this is my brother by another mother, Paul.
And there ain't no turbulence, and we run Detroit, and he's running the engineering.
He's here. RJ Jr. here.
Yeah, God bless him. And people got to know this is really serious now. Yeah. You're coming out to way out here on a real, the cheap antenna. I got a regular cheapest antenna you can get, 15.1 WH. You know, it's never. And instead of, God bless Mr. Holly. After all, and now that the show is really, I can't explain it. But and then I want to say a couple things. William, God damn it, excuse me, Winfield Goree, the mouth.
Mr. Goree, right?
Was like the, Godfather of corruption. They just, and then you got Mother Rose and just people, and then hopefully Tyrone will call up. And there's so many, and Richard Harrison, and by the way, Maureen Cunningham. That's a hard act to follow.
Maureen Taylor, yeah. Yeah, Maureen Taylor is top of the line.
I'm going.
Activism.
I'm not Michelle Cunningham.
Michelle. Yeah, Michelle Cunningham.
Yeah, Michelle. No,
a lot of great work at our station.
I'm very excited now. But about activism, I want to say one last thing. My friend Breezy Caprice, if they want to follow, look her up. She's the young girl that hit George Washington on the head. Maybe not the best thing, but it was done, and it's out there. They had to actually pull it off of Instagram. But let me not waste any more time, but give me one last, what a great signal. Great video. I'm looking at you, man. It is great. Because you used to have to be really close, to the inner city to be able to pull you up. But right now, you're strong. I actually pulled the one day I was out on Mound Road in 10 Mile. And who knows what, it's going back to old-fashioned, where if you just get the rotary antenna on top of your house like we used to have, you get all kinds of good channels.
Yes.
Plus you're on Comcast worldwide on the regular phone. You can get your smartphone and the app. You can go anywhere, and you can get it, but it's comfortable to watch you on regular mainstream TV.
Praise the Lord. Well, that's a blessing. And let me let you know, Paul, this lemon burn will not only help your stomach and help your weight of you, your friends, your loved ones, it will help Malik to stay here, and it will help WHPR. And WHPR needs, WHPS needs all the help it can get, but I need to go. Sister just came in. I got to get her up real quick, okay?
Thank you. I will be lemon burning.
Okay, Paul.
I will.
Thank you.
Bye.
Caller. Good morning.
Dad?
Yeah, hey, baby.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Is that my baby back there?
It sure is.
Hey, Liza. Baba, love you. You what it's all about. They gone? Okay, one more call. Two more. Okay. Good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you, man.
Yeah, I haven't been here for a year.
Yeah, but here's the thing that we've been talking about for a very long time. Malik, R.J. Watkins, Henry Tyler have been around for a very long time. Go back to the New Dance Show. They did late night entertainment. Now it got WDIV and WHPS and WHGR still. And here's the thing. The last time I talked to Henry Tyler when I was giving a donation, we was talking, he said, man, hopefully things going to work out the way we want. I said, man, you and R.J. Watkins is not going to let this die. Look from 2018 now to 2019. You got the Facebook with R.J. Watkins, Henry Tyler, LaWanda Gray, ABS, and Auntie Betty, and Renee. And look at it now. You got it back at TV 90. And everything is working, and I tell Henry that since the last time I talked to him, I was giving a donation. Things and even out for me. We got to stay focused. Here's the thing, Malik. At WHPR, audio and TV and radio under them is the best thing that we still got. We still got yesterday like we used to have. You remember a long time ago when you were still in and around the Shrine of Black Madonna when Eartha Kitt and everybody used to come. Go back to the days when we used to laugh and we used to always say, Assalamu alaikum. We haven't stayed focused. I'm unlike you. I'm not against homosexuality, but they done confuse the truth for these young children today. They tell you can change your sex, you can go to bed with the same, you can marry the same sex, and they got it all over the TV airways in Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey show and the Empire. Like, I'm not against it, but you're confusing the truth. And
That's
also,
what I was trying to say. I'm not against people. Do what you want to do, but here's my problem. It seems like it's being promoted. I don't want. Look, I was taught certain ways. And I'm older, and I realize that I've been cruel to certain people. I'm not being cruel to these people anymore. Do what you want to do. What I'm saying is it's all on TV nonstop. It's on the cable. It's on the reality shows.
Right.
And I'm just sensing that there is a effeminization of men, especially us. But, I want to let people live. I'm a lot older. I'm only a little bit wiser.
Well, here's the thing also, Malik. They got violence and everything. These young people today is angry. We don't have the kindness that we used to have. You have to listen for kindness. And here, after all this time, we still got poverty. That still is the highest thing there is. But here's the one thing, Malik. We still got one place, one union right now under this building. And I pray to Allah that WHPR continues to move on. We got to continue to promote us.
We got to support WHPR. And a great way to support this station and my being here. Because, see, I'm here without any funds this time. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no backing. I ain't got no sponsors this time. Lemon Burn is my sponsor. Lemon Burn. Even if you don't need it, let's get it for the neighbor who does, for the relative who does.
I watched LaWanda and I watched R.J. Watkins pronounce it not long ago, and I'll be making sure that I'm coming down to get it myself.
Please.
We will make it. We will make it. I'll be with you always, man. Love you, man.
Love you more. Listen, we should have got her here earlier. Maybe we can get her on the radio tonight. I didn't know you got to come. We'll get on the radio. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'd like to say on this homosexuality that's we're being what is it? Well, anyway, promoted.
Inundated.
Thank you very much. Yes. Now, what they're trying to do is normalize it. That is wrong. That's against all biblical principles. They are normalizing homosexuality, like you said. if you choose to love another person of the same sex, that's your personal business. But what they're doing on a large scale is confusing the children. See, this is an attack on our children, black and white. They're making it seem normal that you can a little girl can love a little girl that way, and vice versa, a little boy. Another thing I'm against is this homosexual couples adopting children. That is outrageous. When a young man, a little boy sees two men kissing, he thinks that's normal. And then when he has feelings for a female, he thinks that's abnormal. So they got it all twisted. It's horrible. This is nothing but the devil on steroids. This is what this is. So it's terrible, and I agree. We don't have to hate anyone. No, we're not to hate you, but you are not to promote abnormality into the system as if it's normal. That is entirely wrong. Second, I like to say, I don't think it's right for you people to feel like they hate you because you supported Mike Duggan. I didn't support Mike Duggan then. I don't support him now, but I think we need to stop letting our petty differences divide us. This is our problem. Okay, we might not agree with you or Mike Duggan, but guess what? It's some other things we agree with you on. So
Amen.
we can't let that keep us from the big picture. This is how they divide and conquer. Okay, this person don't like this for this stuff. The other one don't. That's how we get messed up. We need to come together because guess what this is all about? This is about survival of the fittest. This is about the haves and the have-nots. So you want to be a have-not, and you want to be with the have-nots because you didn't like who he supported. All of y'all going to be some have-nots. So what difference does it make?
Right.
Get together so that we can fight this fight the good fight, and put our petty differences aside, and you have a nice weekend.
You have a better one. Thank you. Good morning, caller. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Hello. How you doing, Minister?
How are you, sir? How are you, brother?
How you doing, Minister?
How are you? I'm good. How about you?
Good to see you back.
Good to be back. Good to be black.
I'm good. I'm blessed. Good to see you back. Healthy.
Thank you.
Wiser. Smarter. Better than ever.
Amen.
I just say God bless you and your family. You know I love you. This is Jasper.
Oh, hey, Jasper. Love
Yes,
you
sir.
too, brother.
Looking good. Looking good.
Thank you. Feeling good. Feeling better. I'm getting strong
Yes,
again.
keep up the good work. Need you.
I'm getting strong again, and I want to let everybody know they need to get some lemon burn. Lose that stomach. Lose that weight. And then come on and march with us. We're marching today, 3 p.m., Plymouth and Faust, about the 18-year-old young man murdered. You heard his mother today. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Harper and Bishop. We don't eat rotten meat. We don't eat rotten meat. He gone?
Amen.
All right, Jasper. Love you, brother.
All right. Power to the people.
All power to the people. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, this you, Khadijah?
Yes. Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby. Hey.
Hey, we were trying to get through to you.
Yes.
Liza. Hey, Baba. Hey.
Hey, baby.
Say Black Power. Black Power.
Black power. Eliza, what's this? What's this?
What's that? Baba.
No, can you see this? What is it?
She can't see you, Dad. It's the time difference between.
I understand. I understand. Well, I love you. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you,
We love
and
you
Akila.
so much, Dad.
You know I was so sick after that meeting with Reverend Ovella, but God, you and Akila, y'all doctored on me, and I was able to be here today. And I was coming if I had to crawl.
Sure.
But I thank you.
Absolutely, Dad.
I got a good daughter. She makes her daddy chicken, fried and baked. She makes me chicken noodle soup. She does other things. She fixes my phone, show me how to work the phones, because I'm not very smart. I'm really not. The technology is beyond me. I have a good daughter who is giving me the most beautiful grandbaby. I'm going to butter her up and put her on the grill. All right, baby, gotta go. Love you.
We love you so much, Dad. We wanted to say that Eliza woke up to you this morning, and she was jumping up and down and screaming, that's Baba on TV. She was really excited. And we're very proud of you, and we love you so much.
Love you, too. Love you more.
You look
Thank
great,
you.
Daddy. All right,
All
see you.
Peace.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay, listen, family. Dr. Kafense will be holding down our show tonight, 9:10 a.m., 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I apologize, Sister Kiana. Somehow, I needed you here earlier, but something. You was up front. You always come. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's on our part. But get to the show tonight. We'll talk. Deacon Bruce will hook it, and we'll make it work. Dr. Kafense will take care of you. That's get up, stand up, but I won't be there. But it's us. God willing, we'll be here next Saturday. I need you to buy some lemon burn. Let R.J. Watkins, let the team here, Watkins Broadcasting, WHBR, WHBS, know that you support them. Heck, support me. This is why I'm here. Lemon burn. And in order for me to stay here, and I would be honored to attempt to fill my uncle, the great Dr. Holly. That's a great man, smarter than me and better looking than me. I would be honored to fill his shoes in his time slot. But I need you to purchase Lemon Burn in order for me to do it. You can call 313-868-6612. Ask for Renee. Ask for Maxine. Tell them you want that lemon burn. Tell them you saw Malik. Look, I'm out of time. I love you. I respect you. I close in the words of the Honorable St. Marcus Garvey. Up, you mighty race. Accomplish what you will. All power to the people. Black power. Get up, stand up.
One of the problems is they forget who elected them. They forget who supported them, who encouraged people to vote for them. So we got to hold people accountable. They become these people judges.